Bill Pierce will pull the pace car to the infield. Nick Reno and Shane Lane ready to turn him loose. Shane Lane trying to get it down in line in front of Kevin Morse. Morse backs out to let him have it, but lets him know he's there coming out of turn 4. Gary Smith runs in 4th. Then comes the 21 of Shane Clark, peeking to the outside, but settles it back in behind the 75. Nick Reno throwing down a fast lap of 15.15 seconds. And out strong, full straightaway advantage already over Shane Lane. Nick Reno looking to turn around a recent streak of really tough luck for the 77. A couple of crashes and mechanical issues. 15.062 that time by. Bobby Nadeau heads down pit road. Halfway this time for the 77 of Nick Reno. Shane Lane and Shane Clark racing now for the second position. Clark looks to the outside in the 21. Tucks it back in behind as they get down to turn 1. Gary Smith right there looking to take advantage. Smith looking outside. Behind them, Kevin Morse and Kyle D'Souza go door to door. They're racing for 5th. Two laps to go when they come to the stripe this time. And a big lead for Nick Reno. Gary Smith now working the high lane. Gets out around Shane Lane and moves into second. But time is running out. 1 lap to go. Took him a little while, but finally that outside coming in for those drivers from the back of the field. Up front, Nick Reno will cruise to the heat win. Gary Smith will take second. Pace car ready to take the turn in. St. Clair and Hinckley get the green. Nick Hinckley, slight advantage on the outside, but can't clear the 14 car as they get through 3 and 4. Hinckley grabs the lead, though, by 1/100th of a second at the line that time by the stripe. But St. Clair coming back strong in the number 14. He's looking to turn around a recent string of tough luck that has seen him give up the point lead since the last race. St. Clair throws down a 15 flat that time by the stripe. 90 mile per hour average around this track. And cranks it up even more. Our first lap under 15. A 14.97 that time. So it's St. Clair, Hinckley, and Douglas 1, 2, and 3. Happens to be your top 3 drivers in the class. Halfway this time by the stripe. Rodney Brooks holding 4th with Scott Chubbuck in tow in the number 1 car, and Jamie Wright back there as well in the 84. Hinckley right in the tire tracks of the race leader. Now peeks to the outside as they get to turn 3. 2 laps to go this time by the stripe. Douglas fills the inside spot and takes over second. Top three in the class going for it for the heat win. These points are vital in the chase for the championship here at Wiscasset. 1 lap to go to get it sorted out. Douglas came into the night with a 4-point advantage over Josh St. Clair. And St. Clair's going to get 2 of them back right here. Checkered flag is out. St. Clair gets the win. Norm's Used Cars pace car heads to the infield and time to turn him loose. Green flag is out. Reno with a good jump once again. 3 wide, almost coming out of the turn. Rodney Brooks backs out. They almost made it 3 wide into turn 3. Kevin Morse put out the parachute and fell to the back of the field before things got really crazy up in the middle of that pack. Everybody packed up tight except the race leader. Kevin Morse heads down pit road. Things still not sounding right in that power plant. Josh St. Clair up to second. Nick Hinckley up to the 3rd spot already. Joey Peasley trying to protect 4th from Rodney Brooks in the 12. Your point leader, Kevin Douglas, mired way back in traffic in 12th right now. In the meantime, Josh St. Clair chasing down the race leader. St. Clair right to the back bumper as they come out of turn 2 onto the back chute. Nick Hinckley chasing down that lead pair as well. Hinckley right there now looking to the inside of Josh St. Clair. That is for 2nd position. Rodney Brooks out around the 17 of Joey Peasley. Scott Chubbuck in the 1 car will look to follow. Peasley in 5th right now. Chubbuck will put him back to 6th now. Up front, got a trio trying to sort out the top 3 positions. Nick Reno, Josh St. Clair, and Nick Hinckley. St. Clair running the high side now. Hinckley will keep him out there, holding the 3rd position. Back behind them, Rodney Brooks has 4th with Scott Chubbuck right on his heels in the 5th position. Jamie Wright from the back of the field now up into 6th. Trouble into turn number 1. Got the 21 of Shane Clark up there. That'll bring out the first caution of the race. Pace car heading back in. Let's go back to racing. Shane Lane in the 0-2 as it backed off the track. They'll scrub that start. Yeah, let's pull out in front of the field. That'll work well. Let's try this again. Back at it with Reno and St. Clair. Josh St. Clair drives out around Nick Reno. Not quite clear yet, but he does now. Clears him in turn 2 and into the lead. St. Clair, a two-time winner this season already in the Prostocks, looking to regain the throne here. Reno now second, Hinckley third. Rodney Brooks and Scott Chabuk still holding fourth and fifth. Problem for Shane Clark. Chabuk filling out your top five here on this restart. Inside lane gets the jump this time. St. Clair back in the lead, brings Hinckley with him to second. Rodney Brooks in the 12 nearly opened up the middle lane. He's caught on the outside now. St. Clair, Hinckley, and Reno 1, 2, 3. Then comes Scott Chabuk in the 1 and Kyle D'Souza in the 1X on the outside. And Kevin Douglas now in the mix in 6th on the outside of the top 5, knocking on the door. This time by the stripe, halfway, 20 laps down, 20 laps to go. Put Kyle D'Souza into the 4th position on the outside of Scott Chabuk. He'll finish the pass on the backstretch. Nick Hinckley still looking on the outside of Josh St. Clair. Tucks it back in behind, running second. Now Nick Reno. He's got company as Kyle D'Souza has chased him down. D'Souza right to the back bumper of the number 77. Trouble up into top of turn 3. Leaders coming down. Oh, that's a close one. Joey Peasley drives away, but one other car over there in the middle of turn 3 and 4. Pierce will take the sharp left-hand turn back to the infield, and St. Clair and Hinckley get it back underway. St. Clair back in charge. Hinckley will fall in line behind him in second. Then comes Nick Reno, but he's got company in the number 1X of D'Souza. Looking like a two-man race to this point between St. Clair and the 15 of Nick Hinckley. Now D'Souza and Reno wheel to wheel for third. Put Kyle D'Souza in that third position by 2/100ths of a second over Nick Reno. Put the 1X car up into the third position now as he drives around Reno. 10 laps to go, this time by the stripe. Let's see if D'Souza has anything to chase down that lead pair. All alone in that third position. Nick Reno contending with Scott Chubbuck now for the fourth position. Gary Smith, sixth, and Kevin Douglas now back to seventh. Now Nick Hinckley loading up for a try on the outside as time is starting to wind down. And Kyle D'Souza has chased down that lead pair. Now 5 laps to go when they cross the stripe. The one car has finally chased down the lead pair, but Josh St. Clair in command still, looking to become the division's first 3-time winner. Next time by the stripe will be 2 laps to go for St. Clair, Hinckley, and D'Souza. White flag and 1 to go this time by. Final time down through turn 3 and 4. Checkered flag is up. Josh St. Clair will get win number 3. Did I hear what I think I just heard? Watch out, buddy. That next step's a doozy. Josh St. Clair, welcome back to Victory Lane. Third win of the season, and I just heard you say not always the fastest car wins.
No, the 2 behind me, I think, were the faster cars, but sometimes position plays a big role.
It certainly does. You got to hold that bottom and make them earn it. I know that the 1 probably wanted a little more time to work on you guys, but hey, how's it feel to be back on top in this race in this division?
It feels good. The first few weeks were I got spoiled, and then I got a little reality check the last few weeks. So glad to get it back close. It's still not fast, but we're a lot closer. I got to thank Duvall's, Dave's World, M&S Painting, Larrabee Construction, Wentworth Family Grocery, everyone that helps me every week, cooks for me, all that stuff. I got to thank all of them. And thanks everyone for coming.
All right, congratulations. Now we got to get that late model turned around too. So. Looks like the 15's getting up. No, he's going to bring it here under his own power. Yeah, you kids step back a little bit. We got some hot water spraying out of this thing, so. All right. Nick Hinckley, welcome back to Victory Lane. I hear you've had a pretty eventful afternoon.
Yeah, very eventful. First off, just got to thank, I can't even say names because there's so many people changed the motor after first practice. So to even get back and not know what we had and compete, so got to like that. But got to thank all my sponsors, Ideal Portable Toilets, Norm's Used Cars, Delano Seafood Market, and the Galley. Also, thank my wife all the time this week working on this thing. It's been pretty hectic, so yeah.
All right, there's got to be a confidence builder for this team to do this kind of work and get this car up here.
Yeah, the bummer part is just a touch better than Josh. About the only chance I had was at restart, so points are so crucial, and once the one car joined the party, I had to kind of lay back. So.
All right there, Nick Hinckley bringing it home in second today. Kyle D'Souza, welcome to Wiscasset Speedway, and probably a more unique Victory Lane than you've seen, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool to be out here with the fans and where they can talk to us all. And to finish third behind Josh and Nick, I mean, that's the best you guys have. And, I mean, I'm just happy to be here. It's a good time. Tested yesterday, fought it all day. Everybody worked real hard today to come home with a third-place finish, and couldn't be happier.
Now, understand this is kind of a test run. You guys are planning on coming back for the Boss Hog. I know you're a regular up at Oxford. You've had a good season, but this was a test for September, huh?
Yeah, we'll definitely be back for the Boss Hog. I mean, I wish we had more weekends off. We'd be here every time. I mean, it's a fun place, great crowd, great facility. And once again, I'm just happy to be here.
All right. Anybody you want to thank tonight on this?
Yeah, my crew chief, Jason, he listened to all my complaining the last 2 days and never gave up. Tommy, Johnny, Larry, my dad, Kim, everybody back there. We had a trailer full of people come down from up by Oxford today, and the support really means a lot to me. Thank you.
All right. Once again, Kyle D'Souza bringing it home in third in his Wiscasset debut. Nick Hinckley comes home in second. And Josh St. Clair, your winner here tonight with the Norm's Used Cars Pro Stocks.